But right now, it is the second date update where we're trying to help out Bryce. We want to get him set back up on another date with Kelly. He is kind of in the dark about this, but what's interesting is they had a group date.
Yeah.
So he brought some friends, she brought some friends, and they went to Park and Rec in downtown St. Pete. He said it all went well.
Yeah, and that should break the ice right there and make you not as anxious about the date. You know, you're surrounded by people you know.
Less pressure.
But now nothing back, so...
All right, so he wants to go on a more formal date with her, like one-on-one. So we're going to see if we can set that up for him. We have Kelly on hold right now. Kelly, you there?
Hi.
Hi, Kelly. I know we kind of gave you a little bit of info about what this is about, but to be completely honest, it is about a date you went on recently, and we wanted to see if you had a couple minutes to talk to us. Would you be okay with that?
Sure.
Okay, so we want to talk to you about this guy, Bryce, that we heard you guys went on kind of a group date. I guess that was your idea to kind of keep things casual. So you brought some friends, he brought some friends. You guys went to Park and Rec in downtown St. Pete, and he said that you guys hit it off and everything went well. But now he's been trying to reach out to go on a one-on-one date with you, has had no luck, and we thought we'd ask if maybe we could help set that up. So what's going on? Why are you not getting back to him?
Basically, like, he brought friends, but they were all girls.
Really?
Like, not one dude.
And you brought all girls as well, I'm guessing?
Yeah, I'm not going to bring, like, my guy friend on a date. And, like, honestly, I don't really have guy friends that I haven't, like, you know, hooked up with or been with. And
At least you're honest, Kelly.
And that's kind of the red flag, right? Like, he brings these girls, and I'm like, all right, well, who did you date before me?
Oh, so you're thinking he has history with one of these girls?
Oh, wait, yeah. I mean, you got it, right? Like, girls and guys aren't just friends. Like, I know people say they can be, but let's be real. We all know that doesn't really work. So you're going to show up with, like, 6 of your best girlfriends? Like, that's kind of weird, right? And then I bring my girlfriends, then it's just, like, a bunch of us and Bryce. It's just, it's kind of weird, kind of awkward.
So you really had no interest in him now because you just thought this is a red flag?
Yeah, I mean, I just feel like I'm not going to be able to trust that he didn't, one, like, date anybody or hook up. And then the other thing is, you know, I know how girls work. They're always judging. They're always going to be commenting. I don't need that. I don't need, like, people in his ear about what we did or what's going to happen. And I don't want the drama. Okay.
Interesting. Well, I could see why you would think that he was going to bring some guy friends. Like, that would be the more common thing to do. But let me tell you this, Kelly. We do have Bryce on the phone with us. I'd like to bring him on and just get his side of things. Would that be okay?
Sure.
Okay. Bryce?
Hey, Kelly.
Hey.
Hey, Kelly, listen, here's the deal. So, yeah, my friends are all girls, but my friends are my friends. Like, they're actual friends, not exes, not girls I'm interested in. They're all just friends. And I thought, you know, we could all just hang, and we were just bringing friends no matter what the sex or anything was, you know?
Yeah, but, like, that's weird, right? Like, I'm not going to be able to trust that. One, they're all just friends. And two, girls are a lot of drama. It's a lot of work. I just don't want that in my life.
I mean, okay, but that's just kind of how it worked out. Like, you know, when I moved here, I mean, I met some girls when I was out, and we've hung out ever since. I didn't see a problem with it. I mean, I've just naturally, we got along and we were friends, and that's it.
Bryce, do you have any guy friends, or is it mostly girls?
I mean, not really. Like, there's a couple of them here and there that are just, but they live far away, so it didn't make sense.
Gotcha. Kelly, Bryce is calling us, obviously, to get another date with you. He brought these girls and told them that he was on a date with you, so it's not like he's hiding anything. I mean, would this be a deal breaker, or would you be willing to go out with him again and maybe learn more about this and give him another chance?
I mean, no, it is a deal breaker. Like, I'm not setting myself up for that kind of judgment, and maybe I have trust issues, sure, but, like, also it's too many red flags.
Really, Kelly? Seriously?
Yeah,
wow. Okay.
Like, But yeah.
Like, I mean, I'm sorry to hear that. I mean, I really thought you were great, but I mean, if you can't trust me, I don't know what to do about that. I mean, we were straightforward.
I hear you, but it's a hard no.
Okay. Well, Bryce, I'm sorry, man. That's the answer. But it sounds like you got a good group of friends.
Yeah.
This is not going to be for Kelly, though, as far as dating. And Kelly, thanks for coming on with us this morning. Bryce, thanks for your time. You guys have a great day, okay?
You too.
All right. That's interesting because you would think if she was bringing a bunch of her friends, he'd be like, yeah, I'll bring some guy friends and we'll have set our friends up together too. But he just has all girlfriends.
I get why she's bothered by it. I get it.
Yeah, I think a lot of girls would be bothered by it, but some might not be. Let's hear about it. 800-992-1099. 800-992-1099. Was that fair, Kelly? We want to know.